This inmate deliberately threw a baseball over the edge of the chain-link fence. Then he crossed the guard line, but instead of picking up the ball, he stood still and looked around. The next second, the guards on the tower shot at him, but Hill claimed he had only come to pick up the ball. At that moment, a German officer approached. Hill suddenly took the pliers out of his pocket and claimed he was trying to escape. This made the officer very puzzled. In fact, Hill did this to attract the attention of the prison guards so that his other companions could escape. Some of them blended in with the lumberjacks but were discovered by the wardens. Some of them hid in the trucks loaded with trees, but they were still discovered. But all of this wasn't really what they were after. They had devised a plan for a 250-man prison break. When the operation began, some of the prisoners deliberately broke the faucet. 2 inmates removed 2 iron rods from the bottom of a car and handed them to their accomplices in the room. Then the inmates inside and outside the cell simultaneously pounded on the iron nails so that the sound of the digging of the tunnel could be masked. And all the dirt that was dug out was quietly spread by them in the yard, mixed in with the dust underfoot. The whole time, no abnormalities were detected by any of the prison guards. Everything was going very well, and the tunnel was thoroughly dug through. But when Hill poked his head out, he realized that the tunnel was still 10 man-hours away from the woods. To make matters worse, the range of the searchlight was just between the woods and the entrance to the tunnel. Hilton then had an idea. He tied one end of the rope to the tree and the other end to the tunnel by his partner. When the patrolling prison guard turned away, Hill pulled the rope. The companions then took advantage of the opening to climb out. In this way, the prisoners escaped one by one.